Right, getting into some of our regular features now, and we start with question of the day, and we're asking you this morning, what are your hopes and of course expectations ahead of Finance Minister Tito Mbowene's medium-term budget policy statement today at Morning Live SABC, and this of course coming at a time like no other. So really interested to hear your views on this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one. We're going to be previewing it for you here on the show. In fact, I think we're going to be crossing over to our econ reporters that are out and about, and we'll try and get a preview from them, see some of the expectations and see what they are hoping for today's address. I don't know. Good luck to the Finance Minister. It's a tough one.
Good luck to all of us.
Phew. Yeah, tell me about it. All right, well, that's the big story of the day. Finance Minister Tito Mboweni is expected to table the much-anticipated medium-term policy budget statement. It'll happen at 2 o'clock this afternoon. We'll, of course, cover that live, probably on SABC2. We always do that, and, of course, on SABC News.
Also, former State Security Minister and now ANC Member of Parliament Bongani Bongo is expected to appear in the Nelspruit Regional Court in Mbombela for alleged corruption, fraud, theft and money laundering.
So just updating you on the COVID-19 stats from the Health Ministry. The cumulative number, 717,851. Total number of deaths, 19,053. A total of 647,833 people have recovered. And this brings the total number of active cases to 1,092.
And just those numbers again, should you need any assistance, the COVID Alert SA app, you can use that, or you can call the 24-hour hotline on 0800 029 999. Alternatively, make use of the WhatsApp service, and that number is 0600 123 456, and you start that conversation by saying hi.
Right, let's break your stats down for you. The Eastern Cape, 94,497 total cases. The Free State, 56,018. Gauteng, 227,559. Then KwaZulu-Natal, 122,447. Limpopo, 17,277. Mpumalanga is sitting at 29,473. The Northwest, 32,804. The Northern Cape, 21,458, and the Western Cape, 116,318. And to date, we've done 4.7 million tests.
Let's move on to those trending topics now. And the Hawks first up. And of course, this had to do with that story that we just showed you as well. Former ANC MP Bongo. And the Hawks have been, of course, very busy over the last few weeks and months or so. And a lot of talk around that particular matter, Leanne.
Yeah, big one. And also 3 Home Affairs officials have also apparently been arrested by the Hawks for alleged corruption in Jane First in Limpopo, and the suspects allegedly took 4,000 rand from an illegal foreigner instead of arresting him. So that's another story to come out, unfortunately. So the Hawks out and about, and we've been seeing them doing that for a while. But, you know, you read the analysis, it's one thing to nab them, it's another thing to convict. So that is something we're still waiting for. Tambo, and this came on the back of yesterday. You saw that here on the program. We unveiled the O.R. Tambo statue out at the airport, O.R. Tambo International Airport. This 9-foot beautiful statue outside the airport as we saw the president there and a whole delegation unveiling the statue, which I'm not sure South Africans took too kindly to, and not because of the statue, but because of the troubles that people are going through. And is this the time to be releasing statues?
Unsurprising. You know, one was literally waiting for the backlash to come, because I think that government was somewhat tone deaf on this one. Why couldn't you wait? And I think, as you say, no disrespect, and you see this in the tweets to O.R. Tambo, but it's about the action. 13 million rand apparently is what it costs. And people are saying, how many people could you have paid those SRD grants, those 350 rand grants to? By the way, people are still waiting to be paid those grants. How many months down the line into this lockdown? People are waiting for the UIF funds to be paid. Things just not, working as they would have, should have, had been anticipated to work, and yet government sees their way clear to unveil a statue. So just totally tone deaf from government at this point.
Yeah, it was. It unfortunately didn't leave a good taste in South Africans' mouths. Congolese, you were giggling about this one this morning. So I still want to read the threads, actually. What is going on? Is this sort of... Are these the men to be dating these days?
Well, apparently, according to Twitter. I don't know where it started. I tried to find it, couldn't.
Yeah.
But then apparently, women were talking, and then it emerged that Congolese men are the guys to be dating. And one of the funny ones was that someone then said, well, I just saw a guy from Umtata now claiming on his timeline that he's Congolese. And, it's just the things that people do, and just the power of Twitter, and how the Twitterati will sway you, from one side to the next. So just a nice light one, I suppose, happening there.
Guys, tell us, what is it about Congolese men? Why are we... Congolese men have a heart, I'm convinced. No, then another person says, nah, guys, Congolese men will break your heart. Don't let them lie to you. Congolese, tell them they are the best men. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on. Please tell us. What is it about Congolese men that has gotten Twitter speaking? All right, there you go. Those are your trending topics for this morning.